Hello everyone and welcome to my latest My College experience so far. It's not been too long since part 3, that was like 2 weeks ago. But so much has happened since then, and you know me, I like to document everything. So be sure to like and subscribe, and let's do a lovely vlog about a trip to Stratford upon Avon, the land of Shakespeare. We went to see A Christmas Carol on the 8th of December in Stratford upon Avon, which is known as Shakespeare Land. We had drama work to be done in the morning, which was going to be for our process log for the drama coursework. But I did it the night before because I could never sleep, so I had a peaceful morning. So I got a lovely McDonald's breakfast, I sat in the library, and I tried to edit more footage together for my media coursework. But I failed because it's easier to do on a Mac than just a normal PC. Now, in part 2, I did say I wanted to use a PC for all my coursework, because last year I used my phone to edit. And I'm also going to make sure it's edited on a computer this year too, and not like last year where it was on my phone. And I have this year, for most of it. The title sequence I did make on my phone, but the clip before and the clip after was done on the Macs. But it's hard because I can never get it done outside of lesson because there's no access to the Mac room outside of lessons. And during the lesson, we only have one lesson a week on coursework that lasts for 2 hours. So I'm having to take a bit of initiative and yeah. But anyway, back to Stratford. So we met in the canteen about 11. I went to Morrison's, I bought some M&Ms. And then about 12 o'clock, we got on the bus. Now this was hilarious, right? We were all talking in the team's group chat. I introduced the concept of kilk to quite a lot of people, and probably to you now. Coke and milk. It's very, very nice, right? And we were making each other laugh. It's 3/4 Coke, 1/4 milk. You should try it. Anyways, we had a nice two hour ride to Stratford. But it wasn't just our class though, there were pupils from the media department, so I was also there from film media, and drama, and the English department. From A level, which is my year, and AS level, which is the year before. Now, we arrived in Stratford, and we were looking around the place, seeing what's there, until we get to the Royal Shakespeare Theatre. Our teacher gives us then like 4 hours to just look around the place. It was phenomenal, right? McDonald's. You're in Stratford upon Avon and you choose to go to McDonald's. No! We had a group. There was me, Loki, Shakina, Tyler and Matthew. It was funny as hell. We had 4 hours of joy. We were following Loki because the hell do I know about directions? And we found a mini fair, right? It was brilliant. Most of us went on the Dodgems, as you can see from this clip we've got playing now. The rest of it, if you want to see, will be at the end of this video. But yeah, couldn't say no to Dodgems. We do love the Dodgems. And then I held some stuff and some bags, whilst the others went to the waltzers because I couldn't go on them or I'd be physically sick. You know, I can't do very fast spinny things. I would just be sick. But yeah, we took some lovely photos and videos. And then we proceeded to walk around for an hour. It was a Christmas market, there were loads of shops there. Yeah, the culture was amazing. There were so many different shops and people, and it was brilliant. And we were all having a laugh, you know, we had a good time. And then we were going to get food, right, but we couldn't decide where to go. So we were stood, right, in the middle of this road, and then there's a pathway in the middle of this road. And we were stood there for like 10 minutes trying to look at trying to look at restaurants on Google Maps. Well, we eventually found one place. We found this Italian place. I forget the name of it, but it was very, very nice. They gave us a free shot of pink lemonade. Now we looked at this menu, and I had this big, lovely, meaty pizza and Coke for £18.50. It was enormous, and I loved every bite of it. I'd already eaten my packed lunch I made. I bought wraps, but I ate them before we left and got on the bus. But I found room for that pizza. Now, after enjoying all that gorgeous food and then paying for it, we continued to walk around. Now, Loki and Shakina are over 18, so they got us hot chocolates with Baileys in, you know, a lovely bit of alcohol in my hot chocolate. And we got a lovely photo. Now, the funny thing was, right, they came back to us and they said that they weren't even ID'd for the alcohol, so... But, I mean, we're talking a very small amount, you know, just to add a bit of flavour, not to get pissed. So maybe it's irrelevant being ID'd for it, I don't know. But it was very nice. And it was freezing, especially Shakina, bless her. She was handing me my drink and like this. Her hand was shaking and, oh yeah, she was freezing, bless her. Loki had the idea then to go for crepes. Now, I'd never had a crepe before. I had never tried one. I didn't even know what they were. But I tried one, and oh my god, it was heavenly. It's like a crispy pancake with a topping in it. It's like a mixture between a pancake and a wrap. Yeah. Altogether, I probably spent about £30 on the trip. £18.50 for the food, plus £20 we took out, plus crepe money I paid on my card. The hot chocolate money came out of the £20. So I probably spent about £40 odd, but I didn't spend £10 of it. So around about £35 odd. Now, in general, I wouldn't spend so much money, but because it's a special trip, I didn't mind. Do you know what I mean? And it's going to be a great experience. So yeah, it was worth it. And it is times like this where I'm glad I have my job for the money because I'm able to splurge a bit of cash. Do you know what I mean? I'm not like bragging about having a bit of money, but it's nice to be able to spend money and then be able to do things you would normally if you didn't have a job. Do you know what I mean? Now, we continued to walk around a bit more, and it was around 5 PM at this point. We found some more people from the trip inside the local McDonald's. Now, I was gobsmacked because we have a local McDonald's next to the college, right? Why would you choose to go to McDonald's instead of all the street food you could try? Do you know what I mean? There's Chinese, Indian, there's Chinese sushi and all that, right? But I was able to charge my phone in McDonald's, which was nice. It was on about 6%, but I managed to get to about 15 before we had to go back to the Shakespeare Theatre, because it was about 6 o'clock then, and go inside. Now, we got in, showed our tickets, and sat down. We were quite far towards the back, right? So I'm glad I brought my glasses. Now, we joked that the highlight of the trip was the walking around. I had 4 hours of that, and it was brilliant, I loved it. But the play was really good, you know, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Now, after the play, we got back on the bus, a lovely 2-hour trip back, and we were back at about 12:30 in the morning. All good. Now, I had to contradict myself here. New topic. You know, I've got a lovely little job at McDonald's, but the money I earn from there mainly goes towards driving lessons or college. On Friday the 8th of December, I got paid for my 2 weeks of work, because I'm paid every 2 weeks. And I don't mind telling you that I earned about £128 for 16 hours of work, which is £8 an hour. I'm not going to make you work that out. £8 an hour, which is better than my first job, where I was on £5 an hour. I was a pot wash for a little pub. Anyway, every time I mention something financial, I'm going to put the amount in the corner here to show you what we're dealing with. I won't include the balance in my bank because that's private, and yeah. So let's keep it relevant and pretend I've got no money. Keep it simple, keep it relevant. And there it is in the corner in all its broke glory. Plus the £128, there we go, I've just been paid. Now in tutorial, I have sent off both of my applications for university now via UCAS. I had to get a reference from my acting club director to put into UCAS. Now, my first application was for my second ideal choice. That cost £28 and it didn't matter. That's that route, right? The second application was not as cheap. These options here, both these pathways, have to be paid for separately because they're different pathways. So that one was £27. This one was £27 plus a £35 audition fee, so £62. I paid it. £35 left in the bank, as you can see. I spent £89 applying for university, and that spot isn't even confirmed, which is terrifying if you think about it. And even if it is, I don't know how I'm paying for university yet. I don't know. It is stressing me out because there's so much to think about with university. As we're filming this, I can update you. we sent off both the application pathways, and I had to wait back. For the next few days, I was constantly checking my phone. Like, it was awful. Like, I put my phone down, forget I've already looked, and then like every 2 minutes, we're like, oh yeah, just looked. Anyway, 4 days later, I did get an email saying I got a contextual offer. Now that means if I get certain grades or a certain amount of UCAS points once they're converted, I have a spot confirmed. I do have a spot if I've got the grades, which is nice, right? Out of my 3 options, that's my second option, which is still good, right? It's still good. I'm honoured to have a spot. It's better than my third, but I'd rather my first option. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, option number 2. But I won't complain if I got option number 2. That's still a good option. But yeah, do you see where I'm going? Where we're going with this? Plus, every week I spend £15 on food, but roughly £3 a day. So there we go. And I bought the DVLA driving lesson app, which costs £6 to learn the theory for driving lessons. So £20 left. All of that within a week. If we make it 2 weeks, £5 left because an extra week of food until I get paid again. I've also been having more driving lessons so far. I've had 4 lessons at the moment. I've had 3 lessons. I'm on my 4th at the moment, which have luckily been paid for by Mum so far, because I'm having I'm having quite a lot for Christmas, and I have general kindness, but I'll be paying for them soon. Now, by all means, I'm far from perfect, and I'm not helping the situation when I buy extra drinks or play pool with Ewan or spend more on the trip. Right, but a month ago, I didn't have UCAS or driving lessons that I'd have to account for, so I am going to have to start budgeting soon. I can't just be like, oh, it's only £2 for a bacon sandwich from college. It's only an extra drink for it's only an extra £1 for a bottle of Coke. I can't be doing that. But you might be thinking there's an easy solution to this, which is take on more shifts. But my timetable is jam-packed at the moment, and I'm constantly thinking about one of these things you see on screen. Always thinking about one of them, and what happens is I get so caught up, I lose my train of thought, and I worry myself. It's easy enough to call myself out on it, right? But it's a habit that I know I've got. It is one of my weaknesses. I overthink things, I overstress. I've been over-checking my emails too, as I mentioned earlier, for a response from one of my university options, which I managed to get the contextual offer. But yeah, I need to get a response back from option number 1. But yeah, there is so much to think about. Yeah. This whole video isn't going to be about education and money going together like water and oil. They don't mix. I do want to make it clear, though, that I find it absolutely terrifying where I'm approaching the age where I've got to start paying for education with university and driving lessons. Do you know what I mean? Now, I want to show you something, right? I made this because it's helping me, right? I want to show you my lovely little priority chart I've made. There we go. You probably can't see it very well there, but it's made out of a pin board, some labels, and some paper and some pins I've got going from top priority, as you might be able to see there, to lowest priority. Okay? Chill. Now, every night, what I do, I revisit it, and I change it around, right? So, at the moment, if I show you, so also this is my acting club. It's plain, but it's got the name of it. So I've turned it around just for this video. Right, that's why there was a jump cut. So in order here, we've got the name of my acting club. Here, then media, then driving lessons, then drama, then Welsh. Welsh back. That's the thing where I had to make that little Welsh project. Is done. Right, I no longer need to go anymore. I actually finished it properly today. I was given coursework. So, it is with great honour cheer with me, guys. It's over. Right? So, what's left on this board for me to tackle? We've got my acting club, then media and driving lessons. Those are under the priority tab. Then we got drama and Welsh under the chill tab. But after Christmas, that's going to change because drama, I've got a script to learn. Welsh, I'm going to have the Oracy. That's in around about March. My acting club, that's going to be staying permanently there because the show's in March. Right. That's going to be around about the same time I've got to do the drama coursework and the Welsh Oracy. So that's going to be fun. Media will be perfectly fine. Once this is edited, once I've edited the media, this can be brought down. But yeah, this is helping me to sort of know what to prioritise and know what to think about, what to worry about and what not to think about. And it's like driving lessons as well. I only have one on a Monday and it is quite hard. Right, so whilst it's not the highest priority, I do need to sort of teach myself a little bit of it as well. But yeah, that is my lovely priority board. I quite like it. It's helping me. Hopefully that might, I don't know, some of you might want to make your own little priority board. It's helping me. But Welsh back is over with. Now, I am aware that after Christmas, the stress level is going to go through the roof for about 3 months because the drama performances will be over, my acting club show will be over, and I'll only have college and driving lessons to think about. You'll notice as well work isn't on you because I don't prioritise work over college and acting at the moment. I mentally cannot do that. But by the time I'm 18 in April, all the hardest parts will be over with. So that's what I'm banking on at the moment. That's what's keeping me going. Once it's all done, I'll be able to relax, be able to chill, and all will be good. Until then, I've got to start thinking about university. But that is going to be in my university experience. That's going to be fun. I'm actually looking forward to university. I want to see how all that goes. And we've got the only way to do that is to smash it head on. But anyways, guys, that is probably the last time you're going to see 2022 Jamify. This is probably the last video I'm going to make in 2022. Not accounting for streams. But that is everything I've got to say. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe. Have a good day. Don't forget to drink hot chocolate. Stay safe. Have an amazing Christmas. We're going to have a phenomenal New Year. And goodbye.